Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. First off the bat, you might notice things are a little bit different today. I'm reporting in from the field, so I don't have the fun studio equipment, so apologies for my front-facing video. Before this, it's going to be the kind of cobbled together kind. But I at least hope the audio quality is good, and we get the screen recording, which is really what's most important anyway. So let's head in, check out last night's sleep research, and see how things went for me. It felt like a really good night of sleep for me, so I'm very excited. We already had the day already in progress, so we'll circle back to that in a little bit. First, let's head in and check out how things went for me. Full 100 sleep score, very close to not being though. It's only on those early mornings that I get so super close. But yeah, just a little bit of tossy-turny sleep just to be able to get to sleep and then just before the alarm's going off. But a lot of cyclical in between. So, is that balanced? No, a little bit too much tossing and turning. So, it's going to count as dozing for today. $101 million drowsy power. We've got the full 8 spawns with mostly 1 and 2 stars. We got 1 atop belly. It's been very low stakes this whole week, so it's perfectly fine by me. We have a Pikachu atop belly. Who else is hanging out here? We've got Graveler. We've got Houndour. There's Trico again. I'm getting a lot of Trico this week. Case in point, Weavile, that's the new sleep style, and excuse me, hello Miss Blissey, so good to see you. And a new sleep style for Torchic, and we also have Larvitar there. Larvitar also is a Pokemon that I do have on the list for soybeans. But let's get all of our previously caught sleep styles. And both of our new sleep styles are on this side. We have seated sleep for Weavile. Not our first Weavile, but it is our first 1-star, so good to see that fill in a little bit more. And then, is this the 1-star for Torchic? No, Warm Sleep is a 2-star. Wonderful. Alright, that takes care of our gathered Pokemon. Let's see who's hungry. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I can work with this. So, definitely giving Weavile the extra biscuit as the largest amount of pips. Oh. I love seeing that. That makes that biscuit very much worth it. Okay. Torchic is also ready to go, so that's definitely on the list too. Let's grab the daily gift before I move forward. Alright, 15 diamonds. Happy to have it. Let's feed Larvitar. Okay, just a big hit. I can take that though. That's worthwhile. 1 critical capture out of the group. I think that's as much as I should really ask. Okay. Well, set up for success, right? I'm gonna definitely feed Torchic. because I would like to try out a better one, because I have not gotten as many opportunities. It was only, I think, the one. Feels like not a lot. I am running through biscuits left, right, and center this week. But I'm having a lot of fun, so it's really what's important, right? And Blissey, oh goodness. Okay. We're gonna just finish that off. I don't know how I let that happen. I'm gonna have to roll things back a little bit, but yeah. I'm gonna take 2 biscuits for a Blissey. Fine. I only need to catch the 1. I'm good on happening. This is strictly just I want the capture for the Blissey. But man, that's great. Okay. And I still haven't gotten the berry finding helping speed Trico that I should be looking for, so we'll try for that too. Because I think that's going to be it for me. I'm going to not go for the other one unless this gets full on this biscuit. I'm going to leave it at that. Ooh, nice. Okay. Well, this is sometimes why we're lucky that we have 2. It is going to put me at a very low amount of biscuits, but I really only have tonight's and tomorrow's. Friday. It's Friday nights. Friday into Saturday. Saturday to... Well, technically, okay, 3 nights. I had a little bit more time than I thought. This is gonna be tight. I might just run out of biscuits and not have them to be able to feed. But I'm gonna keep trying. Weavile is good. It is a fun spawn. But we do have the new ones in there, and I really want to make sure I'm getting as much out to everyone else as possible. Blissey, too. Blissey's a good share on its own. Yeah, nice. Finally a nice chunk of Dream Shards. And a little bit of XP. Let's get through these checks. Quiet Nature Weavile. Weavile is a berry specialist. It's been a minute since I've had that family able to be checked. This one's got sausage and eggs. A good breakfast combination, but no berry finding S. But let's take a look at these sub-skill seeds. It's got main skill chance up, or sorry, skill level up. Both of them. I was like, 4. That seems higher than it's supposed to be. It's because it has both. And it's already at its max evolution. So, great that it's got all that extra tasty chance. Inventory up. That's good to store that skill trigger, but nothing to help with speed. And it's got ingredient finding. Okay. Well, it's not going to be the berry finder of my dreams for the dark type berry, but cool nonetheless. I'm going to keep moving on. Our Torchic is Bashful. Also a berry finder. Also without berry finding S. And this one's got mushrooms and soybeans. Not bad in that combination, just favoring mushrooms just ever so slightly more. But not too bad of a split. Helping speed, that's good to see. Skill trigger, it's not bad for an energy restoring Pokemon. We've got ingredient finder, that is not so great. Skill level up, not bad either. And berry finding S all the way at 100. With a no nature effect. I'm not at the home studio to run numbers on this, so I will save that for later. But while this may not be one that is immediately super good, I am curious to see where this is going to land when I run this as a level 100 Blaziken. Might not be too bad. Might not be the best, but it might not be too bad. It's got the berry finding eventually, so it's not going to be immediately good, but it might get there. Blissey. Bold Blissey. This is also an ingredient collector. No. It's the first ingredient collector out of this group. Getting ahead of myself. With eggs and potatoes. I've already got my egg collector, so I'm already like locked in. So all of this is just icing on the cake. But let's see what we got, because that's also a lot of potato. And a little like passive amount of eggs and a big amount of potato also is still helpful. So let's see what we got. Because it also has energy for everyone. It's not going to trigger that as much as a healer would, but it's also a good just passive thing to have. Skill trigger, not bad to have. For its skill, helping speed is good for helping to collect ingredients. Helping speed's also good. Ingredient finder, that's what you want to see. And berry finding, that's also not too bad. Once it reaches 100, then it's really kind of like, it's doing well. It doesn't have inventory up space, so 31, it's already at its biggest amount of carry limit. It just doesn't have anything that's going to boost that, so this is just one that you would have to be checking in on a lot, because that 48-minute frequency time is going to get only smaller as things go along. And speed of help down. Speed of help down. It's got both other helping speeds, so that might be balancing some of that out. This one might also be interesting to see where that's going to land, because I wouldn't also mind throwing Subskill Seed this way to turn that ingredient finder S to M and seeing what that does. Curious. Just have to tune in later to find out. I do not have set up to flip over to other screens, I'm sorry. This is the curse of the mobile setup. Kinda limited. And last, but certainly not least, our naive Trico. Skill Specialist. No berry finding S in the first slot. But we do have every ingredient. I do like that. It is nice. No skill level up. So what do we got? Ingredient finder. Okay. Sleep, XP bonus, inventory up, helping speed, and skill trigger. So it has helping speed. Oh, but mean skill chance down. Okay. No thank you. I know that I need other things rather than just mean skill chance for this Pokemon, but I know that that's not good for. We can get some Trico candy for that and have the professor have some new visitors. Okay. We completed the 7 incense tasks, so there's another 5 small handy candy. So that's all of the 2nd anniversary first week missions. Berries are just about wrapped up. I have done like next to none of the favored berry. That has not gotten any progress since the start of the week. Let's check in. We have news. Yes. So 2 things. Let's back up here. So we talked about that. The sleep report came in, so let's take care of this first. How was your sleep research during the 3-day Good Sleep Day event? Our sleep tends to be shorter and shallower during the full moon. However, we found on the night of the full moon, the Good Sleep Day, all researchers worldwide slept an average of 28 seconds longer. Good for you. So it looks like on the Friday we got a little bit more sleep. Thursday we were a little bit lackluster, and on Saturday we slept in a little bit more. So good job, everyone. Now, our next, aside from the tip, the other bit of important information is that the August Good Sleep Day is going to run from August 8th to 10th. So you can mark that on your calendars and get ready for that. And then, this month's sleep tip. Here's this month's sleep tip. We hope all you researchers find this useful for your daily sleep. Warm up your body's core temperature 1 to 2 hours before bed. We generally become sleepy when our body's core temperature, i.e. the temperature inside our bodies, goes up and then back down again. Therefore, if you take a bath in warmish water for an hour or 2 before bed to raise your body temperature by about 0.7 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that reads. I do Fahrenheit, so guess I'll calculate that later. You may sleep well afterwards. This is known as the hot spring effect. and it suppresses the dominance of the sympathetic nerves and calms stimulation in the brain. The change in body temperature is thought to be another important factor of the quality of sleep. And then you've got reference material and the direct URL. So fun thing to know. I'm not usually a end of the night bath type person, but this is good information to know to help time things better if I really need to make sure I have a good night's rest. And I did notice this when I had to launch the app this morning, that there was a forced update. Looks like there was just bug fixes. So you have probably already been prompted by the time this video has gone up, but if you haven't loaded it up for whatever reason today, yeah, just a bug fix update, so good to go. While I'm here, let's check in on the community. 50 reports, everyone has checked in. I'd love to see it. It is the latest, one of the latest times I've checked in the day, so I'm really hoping that everyone did get a chance to get their sleep research in. And Charizard, thank you for the rank up. Those ingredients, that ingredient ticket will be worth quite a lot when we get to Sunday, because I'm gonna need it. With good camp ticket and the just massive amount of ingredients been thrown into pots these days, is going to be useful. We've got a dream gift today with 30,000 dream shards. Good to add that to the pot, because these don't show it anymore, do they? Yeah, I know I can go look by leveling a Pokemon, wanting to go level up, but basically I'm just going to continue to stock as much as I can. How are we looking? Pretty close to full. Good. Let's add on some of those skill triggers. And I want to make sure, yeah. Gotta make sure I get those healing triggers in first. Close to first. Make sure the team is topped off. And that's exactly 700. Alright, let's cook. Let's get that dinner squared away. We got 40% extra tasty odds. I do finally have, after enough ingredient magnet triggers, enough to make green grass salad if I want. I might save and stockpile some of that, so that way I have something for Sunday. Thankfully, the team has been doing an amazing job at getting enough ingredients just on its own. And since it's only a 3-ingredient dish, it's actually not as hard as it might make it out to be, I guess. It's been pretty nice and calm, so... As it was suggested, it's a calm mind fruit salad. That was an unintentional joke. And since we're getting into the back half of the Masters, starting to see a little bit less growth in each of those dishes. So this might not be a Master 20 week, but it certainly feels like it's been a good show. Maybe next time I'll do a little bit better by I'll be more prepared for a larger dish. It's definitely been fun just seeing how far things can go. But with that, that is going to be everything that I have for today. I will be back tomorrow evening, back in the studio, to record tomorrow's sleep research. So tune in for that, and let me know. I prefer sometimes when I'm out on the road to try to use the emoji recording when possible, just because it's easier to get not everything else in the background, because this is not always ideal, but you know what? I haven't asked everyone else's opinion. What do you think? Is this something you'd prefer instead of the emoji recording? Just curious. Let me know. And with that, I'll see you back tomorrow evening with some more sleep research. Start to wind down. First week of second anniversary week. Get ready for second week. And all the excitement that goes along with it. But until then, sleep well.